Hello friends, hold on just a minute. I'm trying to turn up my lights so y'all can see. Y'all come on in and let's make something. I got a very big surprise for y'all. Hey everybody, nobody's on yet, so trying to turn this light on over here. Hello everybody, come on in. Surprise, surprise. Come on in. Trying to turn this other light on. I have every light. I feel like I'm sitting on the edge of the sun. Y'all come on in. Hello, hello, hello. Let me get you pulled up on my other phone so I can see comments. I got lots of stuff to tell y'all tonight. Let's see. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Look at all that prettiness. Hello, hello, everybody. Let me go back to the top. Hey, Nancy and Karen and Chris and Tammy and Robin and Barb and Danielle and Robin and B. Hello. Hello, 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 everybody. So, okay, so I have got on my website, I have pens, and when you go to the link with the pens, you get to pick from, I can't remember how many colors it is, y'all, it's a bunch. I have fancy pens, I have beads on my website, I have a kit that we're going to do tonight, and if it sells out, I have more I can put together. But we're going to do a new bag charm kit. So this has a category all its own on my website. I've worked on that today. It's called, all things beads. You can't miss it on my website. So, hey Tina, hello Robin. Hey Nancy, I'm sorry if I missed some of y'all. Hello Diane. So there is, a whole category on my website. I've been working on this since probably before Christmas, because I have to take pictures of all of these beads. Yes, Judy, we are doing a new bag charm kit tonight. I've just got all this out here to kind of give y'all an example of some of the beads that I sell. There are over probably 50 something styles of beads, and I will keep adding to that. They are beads that I have shown on Whatnot. So if you buy from me on Whatnot, you've probably already seen everything that's over there. Yes, Peggy, go Rebels. Ole Miss is playing in the not championship, but they're playing to go to the national championship, college championship. So anyway, there's bead trays there, Nancy. I didn't even look to see if there was a quantity that was right, but it should be. If they're not, come back and tell me and I'll add some. But anyway, so I have beads, all things to make things pins with. These are over there. Look at how beautiful these are. And y'all can't get a understanding of how beautiful these beads are until you see them in person. The camera does not do the justice. Hey Ellen, hello Jerry. Hey Diane, I have to look at the name, but so I just threw out a few of them out here, and this isn't even all. I have fun spacers, because sometimes you want to put spacers to take up some space on your pens when you have like little extra. I have some Hello Kitty beads there. Where's Hello Kitty? I thought I do have her out here. Like these are on on the website, and they are the same price that they are on Whatnot. Okay, but these are some that I have already shown on Whatnot, and they're extras that I have. And sometimes I buy extras. But look at these, y'all. These are so fun. You get all of these in a little bag. So like a bag is like $2. So that's like $2. Oh, Linda, I'm hoping that you're okay. I hope you get better soon. But look at how fun that is. But anyway, so there's tons and tons over there for y'all to look at. But there's one listing for like the plain pens, and then you choose the colors. And there's, oh gosh, I would dare to say probably 20. I don't even know how many colors. There's a lot. So anyway, so I have tons of beads over there. So I finally got it all done on the website. It's all there for y'all to go and, look at. And, if you need some, or you want some, or you want to get started doing it, there's pins, there's beads, there's spacers, there's everything over there that you would need. I just pulled out some. These are the fancy pins. They cost a little bit more. As you can tell, they're covered in rhinestones, but they are absolutely beautiful in person. Hey, Tanya. Hello, Cheryl. I'm sorry if I am missing comments, but I'm just trying to tell y'all all the things. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Melinda. Let me go back. Hello, Cheryl. But, so anyway, so I have finally got them on the website, you know, a good bit of them. I will keep adding more because I have lots and lots and lots to add, but it takes time because I have to set up my light box. I have to get the beads out. I have to put them out and arrange them, put them on a pen, take a picture. I have to edit the picture. I have to put the picture up on my website. It's a whole process. So it does take a little bit to get this done, but I finally got started doing it. And if you want to make cute, pins like this to give away as gifts, or I also have keychains on my website. There's these. I have these like this this one has a heart thing. This is a purple one. This screws off and you put beads on it. It's just lots of fun. Pink tassel from the Pink Santa keyring. Oh, Myrna. Yes, I do. Please message me again and remind me again, that I need to send you a tassel. So anyway, so forgive me. I just remembered it when I saw you say that. I was like, oh gosh, I got to send her that tassel. And I'm sure I have a picture of your message somewhere in my pictures, but, just remind me again and I will get that out to you. Okay. So I'm going to move all this and I'm going to show you the new bag charm. Now, the bag charm comes in 2 different colors, so you can choose whatever color you like. Because I did it in 2 different versions. Let me scroll down so I can catch up with comments. Okay. Hey, Jackie. No, all of these are acrylic beads. That is acrylic. Now, I worked with glass beads for a very, very, very long time, and you would 100% think that that's glass. It is not. It is resin. That glitter is like floating around in there. They're all acrylic, but they do look like they're glass. They're beautiful though in person. I will say they are beautiful. So anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to show y'all this bag charm. I've had these beads let me get it fixed right so y'all can see it. Okay. I've had these beads, holding on to all of these beads since probably back in the summer. But there's a snowman head and there's this snowflake. I cut these snowflakes on my laser out of acrylic. There's these snowflakes. Fuzzy. There's a little bell at the bottom. Sounds like a little... No, Lori, I was waiting on my wood, and I had to stay inside today to wait for my wood delivery, and my wood delivery came. And so I will be cutting them tomorrow. Okay, I'm about to sneeze, y'all. I'm sorry. But you will get everything in the kit to make this, okay? But there's another color option. Blue. I don't have a picture of the blue one on the website because we're going to make the blue one tonight. So it is exactly the same, except for where there's pink, there's blue. Okay. And the purple is still the same. This bead will be blue. But everything is just like this, except where there's pink, there's blue. Let me get him back over there. But these are so, so cute. And we're going to put this together. So I absolutely love this. I've had all of these beads in bags sitting and waiting since summertime. But like I said, I have to make the prototype and then I have to put all these beads in bags and it takes a good bit. So anyway, and I have more of these coming. I have spring ones planned. I have this one planned. I have Valentine's ones planned. I have lots and lots and lots of them planned. But so isn't he cute? He's like a pearl, but he's a snowman face. He's so cute. Anyway, so without further ado, we're going to put this together. So there's my chain. And I want y'all to know that my son, my youngest son, he is up in his room right now watching the Ole Miss football game. And he is cutting apart this chain because this chain is like heavy duty and it's hard to get apart. He's like, Mom, I'll do those for you. And I was like, okay, I need a whole bunch of them. He's like, okay, I'll sit and watch the football game. And he's up there right now so I can put the chains in these bags. I love the snowman. What do you do with it? So I should have brought my purse out here. You can hook this on your purse. You can hook this on a bag. It's got like a little, this is like a carabiner, like this. and you can hook it on a little loop of the zipper or something on your bag or your purse. If you can and you are allowed to in your state, because somebody made me aware that they can't hang things from their rearview mirror. Some people like to hang things from their rearview mirror. You can do that with it. There's all kinds of things you can do with this. And the last kits that I've done, I did Christmas ones and all that, and they just, y'all ate them up and loved them, and I love them too. And this will be going on my Coach purse that I got for Christmas. So this will be hanging on my purse. Yes, I'm selling a kit. So the kit looks like this. I know it doesn't look like much, but you're going to see at the end, we're going to have this whole thing done. Yes, so the kits are on my website, and I'm also selling loose beads, and I sell pins on my website that I just added. And so all of it just went live a few minutes ago. Okay. And these make cute gifts. These are all the rage right now. You can get on Etsy and look, and some of them go all the way up to $60 and $70, depending on how much stuff is on them. But I'm going to show you how to do it. And I've had people that are making their own now, and they're super fun. And yes, you can go to Hobby Lobby, and yes, you can go to Amazon. You might not find all the beads that I have, but I'm saving you the time of buying a bag of 300 of these or 100 of these where you only need 1 or 2. So I've already curated the whole entire kit for you. So you don't have to go and buy 20 of these just to get 1, right? Some of these beads you can't get. I cut this on my laser, okay? All right. So this is the blue one. So we're going to make a blue one. Yes, he is wonderful. He was like, Mom, I'll do that for you. I was like, okay, you're going to do it. Okay. So we're going to set this up here. Here's my chain. 22 links if y'all need to know. I know exactly how many of these are in here. There's 7 of these. You only need 6, but you get extra. I'm going to pour it all out, and we're going to assemble it. So some of y'all have seen me do this before. I'm going to zoom out in a second. These are flathead pins. So some of y'all that aren't like into jewelry making, I'm trying to teach y'all something at the same time. So even if you're not purchasing a kit, you can learn something just by watching. These are called head pins or flathead pins. Hey, Sandy. So that's what they're called. Yes, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Michael's. You can get them on Amazon. These are 70 millimeter in length. So they're about 3 inches. It's hard to find the long ones. Could I see the sprocket things above your tray? These are spacer beads. They go on like spacers on your pen in between beads and stuff. So that's what they look like. You get a whole little bag in there for $2. All the pens are $1 on my website. Okay, so here's the pens. Okay. We've got a little bell. Now, your bell might be pink. If you get a pink set, it might be purple, like this one, or it might be pink. If you get a blue set, it might be blue, or it might be purple, okay? You get the snowman bead. You get this fun fuzzy bead. And you get a bow, and you get, these are seed beads. You get little pearls and spacers. These are called split rings, okay? So split rings look like miniature key rings. And this is a split ring. I think this is 8 millimeter. This is a jump ring. It's just a little wire that it meets together there, okay? It's not like a split ring. So I'm just trying to get all my things together over here. Let's put the snowflakes up here. And this is our little carabiner. I always have trouble saying that word because I stumble over it like carabiner. And you get all these beads. And trust me, you have more than enough beads to do this with, okay? So, how we're going to build it is, and you can comment shop, and it's going to give you a link in Messenger to my shop. If you need any pins, you need any beads, all the things, and this kit is there. So, we're going to make one of these at a time. So, we're going to start with this guy, the snowman. So, you're going to need this. We're going to need one of these split rings. And this video, you'll have when you get your kit, you will have a Q code sticker on your bag. And the Q code is going to lead you to the video that's going to be on YouTube, and that's where it's going to live. Robin, we're going to do the seed beads are just like this. So they're little spacer beads, or they keep your beads from falling off, okay? So here is the split. We need the split thing. We're going to need a pin, because this is what it's on. And if y'all have questions, just ask, okay? We're going to need that. And like I said, I'm doing the blue kit, so I'm going to get blue. I'm going to need a pearl, a blue. I'm going to need a silver thing, a little silver bead. I'm going to need the hat. Hold on, I thought that was on my tray. And then we're going to get the snowman. I'm going to need another seed bead and your thing, and then a pearl, and that's it, okay? So now I'm going to put this together. I'm going to lay them over here. All right, so you're going to need your pliers. I'm going to use my needle nose pliers, and I'm going to use my round nose pliers, okay? So we're going to turn all of this into a charm, so to speak, I guess is what you would say. So we're going to get our pin, all right? So first we're going to put our pearl on, like this. So there's the pearl. So the object of the pearl is to keep all of this from sliding off the end of this pin, okay? So we need the pearl, and then we're going to need a silver thing. So like that little disco looking little ball. You was just thinking you need to change it out. All right. Well, I had people asking me, are you going to do winter ones? Are you going to do snowflakes? And I was like, yes, it's coming. So then I'm going to put a blue. And if you have a pink kit, you're going to put a pink one. All right. Then we're going to put our snowman. You're going to be surprised at how quick this goes together. And then, okay, so now here's the tricky part with his hat. You're going to have one of these in your kit. All right. And I'm going to show you why. So it goes, it's up in his hat. You probably can't even see it, but it's up in there to keep his hat so it's kind of raised off his head a little bit. And I'll show you why. Robin, what do you mean? Do I make these up ahead of time? There's a pearl stuck in there. Do I make these up ahead of time? No, you get the bag I just showed you. You get a bag that looks just like this. The one I opened is what you get. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so if I put his hat on his head, it's gonna sort of kind of cover up his eyes. I mean, you can kind of wiggle it around and it looks okay. But I like to, you're gonna get 2 of these in your bag. See, there's the other one, just in case you lose it. All right, so I'm gonna put that down on his head. You're not even going to see it. So there it is. So it just kind of raises it up. Okay. All right. So then let's see. We're going to put, I kind of did that backwards there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put silver. I'm just looking at my little prototype over here. And then I'm going to put that, a seed bead, and then I'm going to put a pearl. All right. So there's this one. All right, so now this is way too long. So we're going to cut it off a little bit. And I'll tell you how I cheat and how I do it. I kind of put my finger here and I'm going to push. I'm pushing all the beads down. I kind of hold it to where all the beads are down to the end. And I kind of go like my fingers there, and I kind of go a little more. So probably about a 1/2 inch. Okay, and it went flying across the room, but it's okay. I have on glasses. All right, so we have this much. So I'm holding it, but I'm pushing those beads down at the same time. I'm going to take my needle nose pliers, and I'm going to put it about that far into my plier. Now, these aren't needle nose, I'm sorry. They're round nose pliers. So see, they're round. And I'm going to put it about that much into my pliers, and I'm squeezing it tight, and I'm holding my hand like this, okay? And I'm going to roll. And then I'm going to open my pliers and go back up to the top, and I'm going to roll it. Well, I'm going to roll again. There it goes. like that. So now we have this little curlicue thing, and then I'm just going to kind of mash it like that. Okay? So now we have a little charm, a little dangle thing. All right? So if it's not tight, you know, just kind of roll it, push your beads down. See, I'm kind of pushing them down, and roll it some more till it's good and snug where they're not, you know, sliding up and down like that. Okay? All right, so we're going to lay him, let's lay him over here. Let me zoom out just a little bit so y'all can see. Okay. Let me get all my stuff fixed. All right, so we got him. So there's this. Now, let me get him flipped back over here. So we got him done. So now we're going to, let's do this little one on this side. So this one's just like what we just did, except it's a snowflake. Okay, this real pretty iridescent. Now, if you want to put the iridescent one on your chain and switch them out or whatever you want to do, because these are both beads, you can do that. Hey, Kim, we're doing a new bag charm kit. Okay, so we're going to need a pin. We're going to need a pearl. We're going to need a seed bead, which I got blue because this one's pink. So this is the blue kit. And the iridescent, it's really pretty. It's iridescent. It looks like ice. There's that snowflake. And then we're going to go another seed bead. And then the pearl. Like that. And that's all. So there's this one. And like I said, I kind of hold it in my hand like this. I kind of use my pinky. And I'm pushing the beads down at the same time. And then I'm going to go about 1/2 inch. And that went flying over there. And I'm going to hold my hand face up this time, you know, like I did before. I'm going to put it right in my round nose pliers. And I'm going to turn my hand over. Squeeze it again. And you want that little thing to kind of go to the side, the little end. You want it to kind of curl up next to itself. So you just kind of curl it some more. And so it's real tight, like they're not moving on there. And then I kind of turn it to the side and I mash it. Peggy, you put shop in and nothing happened. Look at there should be a link down here. Probably, maybe. No, there's not. It didn't go to your messenger, Peggy? That's where it should go, is messenger. All right, so there's that. So now we've made that one. All right, now the fun part starts. We got to do the whole chain. Let me get this back the way it's supposed to be. All right, this is how it looks. So we've got this done and we've got that done. So we're going to put them up there. Now we're going to work on this. Let's see. Yeah, the blue and the pink are in the same, they're together. You just have to choose on the listing which one you want. Okay, so, all right, let me move all this over here and I'll lay this out so we can kind of look at the map. This is our map. All right, so we got to make all of these things to go on here, pretty much. All right, so we don't have to make those. Let's start here at the bottom. So here's my chain. I'm going to start at the bottom this time. Here's the end, and I said my poor son is up in his room, and he is cutting 22 links. He's going to be counting to 22. Well, he just measures it. Thank you, Darla. He's measuring these links as we speak. Okay, so we're going to put the bell on, and your bell might be purple, and it might be pink, or it might be blue, depending on what kit you get, but it could be purple or the color you chose. So it needs a jump ring and a bell. So here are the let me move my split rings up here. The split rings are bigger and they have double, okay? So let me move them. And you have more than you need. You need 3 of those and you're going to have 4. Well, actually this kit has 5. So you're going to get a jump ring. This is the jump ring. And you're going to get your pliers, however you want to say it, like this. Now, you can either do it with your fingers. This makes your head spin, Robin. So you can, you don't want to pull them apart like this, okay? You want to push with the left, pull back with the right. So it opens it like this, okay? You're going to put your bail in. And then you're going to take the end of your chain, because the bail is going to hang on the end of the chain. My little puppy, I'm getting him Monday, and he's going to have a little bell on his collar so we can find him. But yes, I'm going Monday to get him, for those of y'all who are wanting to know. Now, if you don't like the bell because it rings, you can pry this apart and you can get that little thing out of there, and it'll just be a bell with no dinger in it. Okay, so now we have this. All right, so let's go up the chain. And now we've got to make this one. I thought the fuzzy looked good with winter because it kind of looks like, you know, a fuzzy coat or something. All right, so we're going to go get another pin. And we need a seed bead, which these are blue because I'm doing the blue kit. If you're doing pink, yours will be pink. So there's that. So now we have this cute little bow. I'm going to put that on. So it looks like this. And now we need a pearl. So a purple pearl. So the kits are either pink and purple or purple and blue. So I haven't done a name yet. I'm going to wait and see what, you know, I'm just going to wait and see him first. Who would want a bell with no dinger? Well, trust me, when I was putting these kits together, I was like, oh my gosh, these bells are driving me crazy. Because I'd put it in the bag, and all the beads I'd put in there after that go ting, 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 ting by hitting it. All right, so there's what we got so far. So now we need our fuzzy bead. These are so soft. Okay, and we're going to need a bigger, in my case, we're going to need a blue one. So here's the blue. Okay. That was a little bit bigger, but anyway, so that's what it looks like. And that's it. So I'm going to hold it like this. And I'm holding it to where all the beads are all the way down at the bottom. And then I'm going to go about a 1/2 inch or maybe a little more sometimes. Be careful when you do that because it goes flying. They're all shooting that way. They're probably all over on the floor. Okay. Name the puppy Dinger. That's cute. All right. So anyway, so you're going to take your pliers again. Like that. I'm pushing the beads down. And you're going to roll. Just roll. And you're going to roll all the way down till it gets on top of that bead. And then you're going to mash that. Now, if you have a one-step looper, which I have ordered one. I don't have it yet. I'm going to try it, but I just like making my own little, because that goes all the way around and then some. And so I know it's not going to come out. Okay. So we made that. And now we need a jump ring. And I'm just going to open it. Well, you can open it with your fingers sometimes. But you're going to push with the left, pull back with the right, or vice versa. You're not going to go apart because that will stretch out your jump ring, okay? So there's that. So where's my little dangle thing? So there it is. So now I'm going to count, but you don't have to count your links if you don't want to. You can hang it wherever you want. But I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's on number 9. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to do it on this one. Right there. And I'm going to get my pliers and I'm going to pull those two back together. And now it's on my chain. Okay? There, just like that. So there's one. Piece of fuzz. Okay. So now I'm going to go up some more, and the next one we're going to do is this one. So we're going to get another pen. Nothing happened. It sends the message in message and nothing happens on this page. It's going to send you to my shop. Our nails are the same. Yeah, I just painted mine a little bit ago because y'all, they look, with me working with my laser and getting pieces off the laser, they don't last no time. I've tried dip, I've tried all the things, and it's like I can't, they look terrible. So I just painted them a little bit ago. But they are getting long and all the same length at the moment. Okay, so here is my pen. And we're going to look right here. I need a pearl, a little bitty pearl. Put that on. And we're going to get a blue pearl in this case, because we're doing the blue kit. And then we're going to get the snowflake and put that on. That. And then now we're going to get this. This is a purple. Now there are blue ones too. I don't know. Where's the blue one go? Maybe it is blue. I don't know. Anyway. So these are, if you look really close at these, they are glittery too. They're really pretty. They're just little. All right. And so, see, we're looking the same. Let me put a little pearl on top. So when you open this bag of stuff, pour it on a towel, something to where everything just doesn't go flying, and rolling all over your table. Okay. So it's all exactly the same. Okay. So now we are going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold it. I like to use my pinky. I don't know. Dorothy bought me a set of polish for Christmas, and this is it. And I don't know. It's not like a brand like OPI or something like that. It was just like a set of colors, and she gave it to me for Christmas, and it's pinks. Because Dorothy used to be a flight attendant. So she had to keep her nails polished red all the time. That was a requirement. Okay, so she's always got her nails all painted. So she bought me some. Okay, anyway, so here we go. So I'm leaving about a ½ inch. Maybe a little more. I'm going to cut that. I know y'all can't hear it. It goes pew when it shoots. It's something. Oh my gosh. Don't put your eye out. Where's my pliers? Oh, here they are. Okay, so now I'm going to get my round nose pliers. And I'm going to put it about that far into my pliers. So the further up you put it, the bigger your loop is going to be, okay? I just do it down here because you don't really need a big one, a big loop. But I did get me one of those one looper tools. It's on its way to me, and to see if I like it. But I like teaching you old school because sometimes you just need to know old school. All right, so there's that one. Because I was making jewelry before there was a one-step looper. All right, so now we're going to attach it to our chain. So that was number 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm counting from the bottom. So I'm going to open my jump ring. These are easy enough to where you can just do it with your thumbnail if you want to. All right, and I'm going to put it in my little dangle. That's just cute all by itself. Look how adorable this is. I have fun making these, but it does get, like, I have so many options. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay. So we know that's number 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to hang it on this side. I got my eyes on it, y'all. So I know which one's number 12 until that happens and I can't get my hands to work right. Okay, that's 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm going to hang it on this side of number 12. The opposite side that the other one is. Yes, make the loops yourself, or either you buy the pins with the loops on them. Okay, so then you just pull it like it's like this. So then you just pull it back together like that. Okay? And see, so that one didn't come all the way together. So I'm going to, and I kind of push in and then pull them together at the same time. So now it's on the chain. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Very cute. Look how wintry. Okay. So now we're going to make this bobble right here. So we need another pin. One of my pins is running away over here. Okay. So let's see. We need a blue bead. And you're going to need this fancy little rhinestone little spacer thing that looks like this. I'll show it to you. You're going to need that. It's really pretty. It's got little rhinestones in it. Yeah, Judy's saying you won't find a lot of these in stores, and you won't, because I get these straight from the maker, the people who make all these beads in China. And some of them you're going to find, you can get all this on Amazon. Some of it you can, some of it you can't. But you're going to have to buy a big quantity of like these, or a big quantity of these, or 700 jump rings, or whatever it is. And this, I'm saving you that step of having to buy a large quantity of a lot of things. Okay, so we're putting this blue bead on, this one, and then we need a pearl, a purple pearl, right there, and then we need a blue bead like that, which these are a little bit smaller. Yes, Nancy, what I do when I fill orders, I type your name in, and it's going to pull up every order. So if you made 2 orders, I will refund shipping on one of them, and the shipping's only $5. So yes, I will refund your shipping on your order, so it's only on one. Now, this is where you can kind of get fun with it. If you want to put something in between here, like if I wanted to come in here and put a pearl like that, I could, and then put this on, because you're going to get extra. I don't count out these pearls when I put them in a bag. I do a pinch, and so you're going to get way more than you need. You need 6 of those pearls, and I give you probably 10. You get a lot more than you need. So you could switch some of these out if you wanted to. You could even use, where's that thing? Here it is. You could even put this. You're probably going to get 2 of these in your thing, I believe. We could put it here, and we could do it like that if we wanted to. And put this back on. So you can kind of get creative, and you can mix and match all of this like you want to. If you don't like how I have it and you want to put that thing somewhere else and you want to put it up here, you can. So you do you. Hey, Pam. And hey, Deborah. And so you can do it how you want to do it, okay? But some people like to do it exactly how I did it. And so you're just getting you you're getting a prototype of how I did it. But, if you want to get venturous and you want to, I want to hang this one over here and I don't want to do it like that, you can. You do you, because when you get to where you've done several of these, it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to get adventurous and I'm going to try something different, Okay, that just went shooting over there on the table because I heard it hit the table. Are these not there to order? They are. They're in my shop. Okay. So you're going to do the same thing. We're going to put it about there. And I got to hold it still and hold my mouth right and just sit there and do that. Somebody tell me what the score of the game is. It's okay. Y'all are okay if you're late. Okay. So there's that. Okay. There. So there's that. It looks a little different, but that's okay. Because it's pink and it's a little different size. So now we need a jump ring. See, you even get extra of these. So you're going to have extra one of those. And all your little extras, just put them in a little container. And then eventually you're going to have enough to make other stuff. Okay. Now, let's see. That's on 12. So we're going to go 13, 14, 15. And you can hang them at whatever level you want, okay? 17 to 10, Miami. Ugh, okay. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so I got to count again because I counted before I got my thing on my jump ring. So 12, and it's on that side. So 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to hang it on this side. of 15. And get my pliers. And then you're just gonna bring those two back together. And there's that one. 1710. Ugh. Come on, Ole Miss. I don't ever root for Ole Miss. But, yeah. I'm rooting for them today. Alright. And it's only an hour. The school's only an hour from me. Alright, now, this is a snowflake. These were cut with my laser. I cut 100 of these. And Dorothy peeled paper off of both sides of these boogers. So, kudos to Dorothy. Because I was like, you don't have to do that. I'll just tell them they got to peel the paper off. She's like, nope, I'll peel the paper off. I was like, Dorothy, really? She did. She peeled all the paper off, all of them. Okay. And if these sell out, y'all, I will make more. It's just, I don't really never know how many to do. But I do a lot. I just don't ever know to keep making them or not or what. Yes, I will make more blue, Dana. Yes, I will. Because I have lots of hats, lots of them. Okay. Because like when I buy these hats, where'd he go? He's gone. Hello. He went on the floor. Where'd he go? Y'all, he went under my table. Hang on. Let me get him. Slippery little sucker. Where'd he go? We gotta have you. You gotta go on a keychain. There he is. I'm way over here on the other side of the table. Good Lord. Okay. Because when I get these hats and stuff, I get them like 200 at a time. So, yeah, I get a lot. All right. Yeah, thanks, Dorothy. Okay, yes, I get my puppy dog Monday. We gotta go meet the lady. And she has some of his siblings are still available, and one of them has both of the eyes are blue. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Where am I? Okay, we're going to put the snowflake on. There's a little loop right there. So I put 1, 2, 3 jump rings on mine. You do what you want to. You have more than you need. So, and you can use 2 or you could use whatever. So I'm going to put my icicle, my snowflake on there like that. And then I'm going to make sure this one's closed really good. And then I'm going to, what breed is, it is a Party Yorkie. I have updated pictures too. I'll show y'all in a minute. Okay. So there's 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I got to figure out, all right, that was 15, 16, 17. Is it on that side of 17? Yeah, it's on that side of 17. So the opposite side. Let me flip it over. For this puppy, I paid $1,300 for him. Hold on. But now the one with the blue eyes, I don't know how much he is, and I'm sure he's a lot more because normally they have one blue eye if they're, when they're those genes come together and have blue eyes, but normally not, they don't have 2. Okay. Laura, yes, I think somebody said the blue was sold out, but you have to pick what color you want in the listing. Okay, so what did I say? 15, 16. Lord, y'all, let's see. 15, 16, 17. So I'm just going to go 2 up and go on that side. Okay, so there it is. Like this. Ta-da! All right. Now our snowflake is on there. And I just put jump rings on it extra because I kind of wanted it to hang a little. And if you don't want it to hang that much, then you don't have to put all those on there. It's just however you want it to be. Okay, so then now we got to make let me put, where is this? Oh, I was looking for that. I'm like, where is that? Okay. All right, so now we got to make the last little doohickey. Is this one. So see, you're going to have a pin left or more. So, because I give you more than you need in case something happens. All right, so there's the pearl. And then now we need a bead like this, which is this beautiful, when you see it, you'll see all that glitter inside is beautiful. It's a purple. And then this little pearl looking spacer thing, you get 2 of those and you're only going to need 1. So if you want to use it somewhere else, you can. It's whatever you want to do with it. All right, then we're going to need a blue. I'm going to use this blue. Because you're going to get a couple of beads you're not going to use. And like I said, you can do whatever you want. Where did I use the other pearl? Oh, here's my blue. I could use a blue pearl. Or I could use a blue one of these. And I'm using a blue one of those. So it's whatever you want to do. And now we need a little disco looking silver thing. Right here. Like that. And that's it. So there it is. But like you can, like I said, you can mix this up if you want and do your little baubles different. If you're real familiar with all that, you can do it how you want to do it. All right, so then I'm just going to, same thing. And then you do that and you pull too hard and you pull your pin all the way through. So see, something happens and you have an extra pin. Hold on. I'm kind of glad that happened, but I can straighten this back out if I had to. And I can reuse this, but I'm glad that happened. I was just pulling on it really hard. Hold on. All right. I'm glad that happened so y'all can see how to fix it. Okay, so now let me start again. That pearl must have had a big, or either the head is a little different or something on that one. Okay, so let me start over. Luckily the beads didn't go anywhere. Let's put this all back together so y'all can see that it can be fixed. Nobody will ever know. Sometimes I'm pulling on it a little bit harder than I think I am. Okay. Because like I'm pulling on this at the same time. Like I'm rolling, but I'm pulling at the same time. Just to keep those beads down. And so, like I said, sometimes I'm pulling a little harder than I think. And I want that to go to the side. There it goes. All right. And it looks a little wonky, but it's going to be okie dokie when I get done with it. Okay, so there it is. No harm, no foul. And it's gonna go, gotta find, all right, I know that's the bottom. I'm trying to find the top. Okay, so there's my chain. And then this one is gonna go and then skip one and then that one. Okay, so I'm going to get a jump ring. Yeah, they're called head pins. These pins. Now you can get ball pins, you can get head pins, and they come in different lengths. These are 70 millimeter. So you have lots of room to play with. All right, put stuff on it. Okay, let's put this on. And there's our snowflake. Skip one and then the next one. Skip one, next one. Okay. Where's my pliers? I always put them down in the most inconvenient place. All right, and closing that jump ring. All right, so now you're going to get 2 of these little pearls. These pearls already have a little eye screw in them, okay? So they're already ready to go. We don't have to do anything to them except put a jump ring on them. And you have to have 9 jump rings for this kit, and you get more than 9. I'll show you at the end what all is left. Okay, so there's my jump ring. I opened it and put that in there. Now, if you want to hang these pearls somewhere else, you can. So you hang them wherever you want to hang them. So I just did mine up here. Just really anywhere that you want to. And you can configure it any way you want to. $17 to $13. It's halftime already? Oh my gosh. They better do something. Okay. Well, at least it's not a blowout. Alright. So there that pearl is on that side. And I'm just going to go up a couple and hang the other one. There you go. I mean, if you wanted to come over here and hang the pearl off of that, you could. It's whatever. However. Let's see. So there's our whole thing. I think. Yeah, that's it. All right. So now we're going to get our, let's see. We're going to put our split rings on our chain and on the, let's see. Yeah, I put them directly on there. Okay. So these split rings are like little tiny keychains. So we are going to take, this is how I like to do them. You can tell that's why I can't keep fingernails, because I like to do them with my nails. There's a tool that opens them up, but I ain't got time for that. I tried to use those a long time ago, but I just can't do it. All right, so you're going to put your little split ring on just like you would a key ring on all of our little pieces. I do like to hold it with pliers though. So, let me get my pliers. Where's my, there it is. So, I open mine like this, normally. And then you're going to thread it on like you put a key on a key ring. And then there's one. So, see, we're going to have an extra. Because like I said, I throw extra in there because something could happen. All right, so then you're going to get the top of your chain. The wind is blowing outside. We're supposed to get some weather tomorrow or tonight or something. I'm like, Lord, hold on, y'all. Okay. I got to have 3 hands here. Let's see. All right. So I put my fingernail in there, y'all. And get this, get on there. There we go. Okay, so now, Dana, you can do it with your pliers. You can hold the pliers. And, well, actually, this kit's got 2 extra. You can hold the pliers, and you can take your other set of pliers. I just have a habit of doing that because I did it for so many years. And you can actually open it that way, but you don't want to spring it, okay? Do it that way. You don't have to do it 3 times, so you should be able to make it. Or get somebody to help you put those on. If you don't have any fingernails and you have to have 3 hands. Okay, so now we have our, let me move our little extra. So all of this is extra. So see, I give you lots of pieces to where I don't want to have to ship you 1 bead in the mail. We got to have our spacers right here. So all of these, or you can make a whole nother dangle with it because you're going to get an extra pin and you have extra jump rings. I'm just cleaning up my area. Let me get that little guy. So see, all of that we didn't even use. Okay. So now, and they're going to roll around on this thing all the time. So like this, so my whole point is to have something in between these so they kind of hang a little bit separate. So we have these, and these are acrylic. So we're going to hang, you open up your carabiner, and we're going to put our snowman on one side. Slide that right on there like that. And then you're going to put this big hole bead on there. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to put the chain. Where's my chain? Here we go. Look how cute this is. And you're going to put it like that. And then you're going to put the next big hole bead. Look at Judy. Judy's telling you how. And then we're going to put this on. And you can hang this anywhere. Look. So dang cute. Purple and blue and frosty. And this one's pink for the pink people. Pink and purple and blue and purple. And see, look, you could make a whole nother dangle thing. We could configure something else and hang another one on there. Because you're going to get an extra, pin and all these little extra pieces. So if you wanted to make another one, and be my guest with all these little extra bauble things. Or you could add extra to the ones that you have. You know, you could add more to these if you wanted to. Because, I mean, you've got this whole pin to play with. You got 3 inches. And you see how much we cut off of them. So, like, if you wanted to add all these extras, you could. But, yeah, like somebody said a minute ago, I think Darla said, you could take your pins and you could lay them out and put all the beads on it like you kind of wanted it and configured it. And, you know, if you didn't want to do it just like I did it, you could definitely do that. But look how dang cute. But, yes, I'm going to restock because I've got to get some more chain. That's where my holdup is, because I didn't know if I had enough or not. And so me and my son measured the chain today and all that, and he's like, okay, I'll do all these tonight. And I was like, okay, I gotta get more chain. I gotta order more. So I can restock them. It won't take long, though. I'll restock it. But look how stinking cute. Now, which one am I going to put on my purse? Pink or purple? They're so cute. If I have to say so myself, I love this. But I have Valentine ones coming, y'all. I have spring. I have had spring ones planned out. Nancy, this is addicting. But, you know, I'm teaching you things that you can use that are, you could do these on your own. They're so fun, and they are all the rage right now. If you go to Etsy and type in purse charm, bag charm, you're going to see so many, and Pinterest and all different places. And I just sit down and I just get all the beads I want to use, like the main beads, and I kind of build around it. Because I knew I wanted to use snowflakes and I wanted to use this snowman. But because he's so dang cute. But yeah, there's just so many. But so yeah, I have Valentine ones coming, and just, you know, regular everyday ones coming, because I love them. Metal keychain pins in the shop. These are in the shop. These are in my shop. And then I think these are there. They're all different colored ones like this. Black, purple, yellow, whatever. They're there. Pins are there. Y'all, these pins, I just can't tell y'all how pretty these are in person. Oh my gosh. They are very, very pretty. And so I do my beads on Whatnot, okay? So when I have beads left from Whatnot, that's where they'll go, is to my website. So I show them first, but there are beads that I have bought that are coming that are specifically for my website, because they're like staples, like primary colors, solid colors, that kind of thing. That'll just be there all the time. But these beads are just beautiful. I just can't tell you how gorgeous they are in person. And those of y'all that have bought beads from me, Barb, when I see them, I do. I actually have, tomorrow night I'm doing a pendant show or a charm show where there's little charms, and you can put a little bell bead up here, and it has a loop, and you can hang charms off your pins and your keychains. But so tomorrow night I'm doing a show that's nothing but pendants or charms. And I have every kind of charms, from bees to Christmas to hearts to Winnie the Pooh to everything else. So if you're interested in any kind of charms for anything like this, just go to my Whatnot. You can comment Whatnot here with no space, just Whatnot together, and it'll send you a link to my Whatnot on to my show, to my page on Whatnot. But so yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And I love beads. I used to make jewelry 20 years ago, and I had a bead business. Glass beads is what I did back then, and charms, silver charms, and I did all the things. And then it's just, Glenda's like, I don't see how you keep up with it. I just do. I just do. I don't know. I just do. Between the laser and the beads, and then I do dotting too. It's a lot of fun. Jane, yeah, I can make pins. I can do a night where we make pins. It's just, it's basically, making a pin is just kind of it's a trial and error thing. So like I'll sit down with my beads, and, this comes off, and sometimes I'll use my pliers because these are so slick. It's like I can't, but it also unscrews from in there. Okay. So I kind of make sure they're tight, but, I just get a bunch of beads, and I'm like, okay, I like that bead. So, and sometimes you can have a focal, like this pin. This is my focal. That's what we call a focal, or this is my focal. And it, you don't have to have a focal. You can just have a bunch of pretty beads on here if you want to. Thank you, Susan. I love so much to be pinned down to like one thing. But like, here's Hello Kitty. So like, when I say you need spacers, like, let's put her down. So like, I didn't like that. So I'll take her off, and then I'll put her down here. And let's say, I'm just using what I got on the table. So then you have this little bit of space up here. Well, it's like, I need something to go there. So that's where the spacers come in. I don't think this spacer will fit over here on this pin. But then again, it might. All right, let's do this. So I have to see if that hole. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Ta-da. All right. So see, now I got me a little bling on there. This is red, I realize, but y'all just bear with me. So that took up some space. Okay. I'm just using what's on the table. And then this screws back on. And I mean, that's not perfect because I would want it tight where they're not like rolling around. But that's just kind of shows you just kind of sit here and play with your beads and like, okay, well, I like this, so let's see if it goes. See, now I unscrewed it, and it unscrewed from down there. So it'll unscrew from both ends. Come on, come off there. There we go. So see, it will unscrew from that. And you can change these out, and you can use extenders and make them longer. It's just a lot of fun. And then you get into it, and so you twist it to do that. But this is where it gets fun, is when you get into all this fancy stuff, and like these are fuzzy and these are fun. And hold on, I gotta get this open. So like, how cute is that? Like Valentine's Day, like a little leopard. I mean, it's a rabbit hole, I will say. It is a fun rabbit hole, though, because there's so many beads, there's so many different focals, and yeah. And I don't have a lot of like focal beads on my website yet, but I will be adding more and more and more. Yeah, Cindy, the glitter pens, and you can get them with characters on them. It's endless, y'all. I'm just saying, it is seriously endless. But I think there's purple ones on my site too, like this. But these are so pretty. Is that one pen? Rhinestones. Yeah, this is all rhinestones. They're like encrusted. But I was worried, thinking that this would not be comfortable. Like it would be rough, but it's really not. As smooth. It's really nice to write with. But like, here's a Santa pen. So how pretty would he be on that? With all that blingy. I mean, it's just lots of fun. And then you can have a little bell bead up here and have a charm hanging off. It's just endless. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I got my friend Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. She has shows on Whatnot too. She does them a little different style than I do. But she's gone down the bead rabbit hole with me. And I'll talk to her in the daytime sometimes. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm making pins. I'm playing in my beads. Oh, wow, Dana. So they cover, yeah, I've seen them cover the diamond dot people. Yeah, I've seen them cover like whole pins with the rhinestones. But yeah, these come this way. Yeah. So they're on my website too, if there's any left. But yeah, there's all kinds of, so there's one listing for pins, and then you choose the colors you want and how many you want. And that's how it works. Instead of me listing this for every single color, it was just easier to do variants. But there's keychains. If you don't have tools, you can get these simple tools, a set like this. I think this set was like $7 or $8 on Amazon. Very simple jewelry pliers is all you need. You had a bead show today for beads. It's so fun. Beads are so fun. But look at her. How can you not think that's the cutest thing ever? But yeah, so if there's, I know the blue maybe not be there no more, but the pink probably is. But I will restock. I just got to get some more chain. But, this could be something for you to start a hobby and start, if you have granddaughters or daughters or anything like that are, adolescent age or teenagers, this is all the rage with them right now. I love it too. I just love it. But, yeah, I mean, it just kind of gives you the basic of how to do stuff like this. But I'm just curating all of it for you, which is the easy for you. So you don't have to go out and buy 40 of these and 100 of these and 600 of these. And, because that gets to be a lot. Do you have a link for your jewelry plier? I think they're on my Amazon shop, maybe. Roxana, yes, I will be opening them soon, my monthly group. And I will be doing a dotting workshop soon. So if y'all saw my post today, I posted, what did I post? This. I'll show it to y'all up close so y'all can see all the dots. So that's 3 layers that all has to dry each time. But do y'all see this kit right here? Y'all will be seeing that soon. I have kits coming. And so let me give y'all a little, a sneaky peeky of something that's coming. Y'all try not to freak out, okay? But he does stand. His stand, he's drying because I did him today. I sealed him today. But, yeah. So, see, he has a stand. This little guy, he will be in my Whatnot show on Tuesday. And so will this one, as well as another one that's going to be purple. But he's going to have a pink scarf. But, so this kit, this blank kit, it's going to be coming out soon. Like I said, I was waiting on my wood. I ran out of my wood, y'all, and the people that do my wood, they were off for the holidays, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have my wood. it coming? What is the color name of the pen beside the red rhinestone? This one? This is fuchsia. And then this is blue or turquoise. I don't know what I called it. Gotta go look at the beads. Okay. And then this. But just know I'm going to keep adding to the beads on the website. It's just a slow process because I have to take them out, put them in my light box, take a picture, get them on my, you know, it takes a bit. It takes a little bit. But isn't he cute? I made, these are going to be magnets. Look how cute. So if you had taken my dotting workshop, this is so fun and relaxing. Anyway, but yeah, those kits are coming. These are already on the site. These 2-piece DIY hearts, they're on the site already. But yeah, so my wood's going to be, and my wood is here, and I will be starting back cutting tomorrow. I felt out of place because I didn't cut today. Catherine, I can't resin it because I'm allergic to resin. This is triple thick. It's a sealer. It's a Deco Art makes it, and you just brush it on, and it gives it that look like resin. It's real shiny. But I would resin it if I could, yes. I would love to pour resin into that. Wouldn't this be pretty? But yeah, this is, so for my dotting people, this is Michael's White Pearl. It's their brand, their Craftsmart. Oh, Amy, that's so fun. Bless her to raise money for the animal shelter. God love her. Look. Oh, wow. Does she have a page, Amy? Does she have a Facebook page? CC's Creations for Critters. That is so cute. Yeah, so they will be coming, I promise. Probably next week. This one just has string glitter on it. Y'all can't see it. I didn't seal it. But yeah, I matched this to go with some fabric I had to make his scarf. Yes. But we do all kinds of stuff in my dotting membership. We're doing this month. We're doing this. Or something close to this. We're starting it this weekend. Is it this weekend? I don't even know. Gotta look at my calendar. Yes, Facebook page. Oh my gosh. Okay. CC's. I'm just gonna hold on. What was it? I gotta go back to see what it was called. CC's Creations for Critters. Going to find it. CC. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm trying to find it. Creations. I can't type. For Critters. Okay, let's see. I gotta find it. Uh-oh. Look! Oh my gosh! Look, isn't she precious? Oh my gosh, y'all. She is so precious. Y'all go follow Amy's daughter. Is that your daughter you said, or your granddaughter? Oh my gosh. Look at her. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Look at the little entrepreneur here with her little booth. That just blesses my heart. Oh my goodness. Look, she's buying stuff for dogs. Look how precious she is. How sweet is this? Okay, so y'all go follow this page. Y'all screenshot it and y'all go follow it later. Look, she's got 125 followers. I'm following her now. She's 8 years old. Cecilia, I love that name. Look how precious. Y'all go follow her and let's bless her with a whole bunch of people. She's trying to help the animals. Oh my gosh. I'm just impressed. Look at her. I was doing good to write my name at 8 years old. No, I'm kidding. But look how sweet. Oh my gosh. Amy, will you message me? So I can, I want to send her some stuff. Please, ma'am. That is so precious. Oh my gosh. I can't. I just can't. Yes, y'all go follow her. Amy Wellington. Okay. Yes, message me, please. Because I can, yeah, just message me. I got an idea. I got some ideas. Yeah, y'all go follow her page. That is just the most precious thing I've seen all day today. I'm gonna, yeah, y'all go follow her. CC. That is so cute, y'all. Look at her. I just can't. She donated 80 pounds of dog food, 50 pounds of cat food, 72 cans of wet food, 60 pounds of litter, animal beds, scratch and post blankets, and lots of cat and dog toys. God, love her heart. Oh my gosh. She's probably like I was. I wanted to have all the animals, and I wanted a farm with all the animals. I'm impressed too, Nancy. I'm like so impressed. Yes, so y'all go follow her. Let's see. Y'all go follow her. See, she got 125. Y'all go follow her. The snowman. Yes, B. It's probably going to be, I'll make a post and let y'all know about the snowman because, like I said, I've been waiting on my wood to come, like, for the last 2 days. So, yeah. And, I mean, I have some cut, but I don't have all of the things cut that I want to release. So, yes, y'all go, look at her dimples, right, Linda? Isn't she precious? At 8 years old, I wasn't doing that. I can promise you that. I was playing Barbies and whatever, riding my bike in the neighborhood. I wasn't making pins and donating stuff to a shelter. So she's got a giving heart. That is so sweet. I did check out the Gooch, and no, I had never seen him before. But I followed him, and yeah, he's a lot of energy, but he's got a lot of followers. Oh my gosh, lots and lots of followers. I was like, dang. So yeah, he does some cool stuff though. I watched some of his videos. Yeah, so that is so cool that y'all are following her. She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at how many people I have. Isn't that sweet? I'm impressed. Share a post so we can. Okay, yes, I'll have to share one of her posts and be like, yeah, because I'm so impressed. So impressed. I am so impressed. So yeah, can we order from her, Amy, or does she have a website, or she just does it like in person? How does it work? Does she, she has 150. Yay, y'all, look at that. She's going to be like, oh my gosh. Isn't that precious? That just blesses me because to somebody that young that's trying to help the animals and stuff, oh my gosh, I just can't. I was not worried about that at 8 years old. Yeah, so here's the story. So Monday, I'm going to get my baby. I have to travel 2 hours one way to get my little puppy. And so it depends on what time we get back and all that stuff, whether I'm going live that night. And if anything, I'll go live, and let y'all see him. So we'll just I'm going to play it by ear Monday of, when I'm going to go live and all that. But I will tell y'all. Her page name was CC's. Hang on, I'll show you. So you can screenshot that if you want to. And then go follow her. I'll have her mom post the website on how to order. Okay. Yes, do that, Amy. Bless her heart. I'm gonna share her page on my page. Watch, we're gonna get her a whole bunch of people. How come it's not saying how many followers she has? Oh, look! It went from, she's gotten almost 50 more followers since we said something. Look at there. She's gonna wake up tomorrow and go, oh my gosh, look at my page. Yes. So sweet. That's precious. Look at her. She probably likes shopping for all that stuff. I know I would. All them dog toys are fun. Because I've been buying dog toys and all the things. Look at those dimples. Would y'all look at her? How precious. Look at that dimple. She might be vice president or president one day. Y'all don't know. CC's Creations for Critters. Yes. That's so quite cute. I'm just touched now. I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about CC over here. But anyway, because that's just precious, y'all. So many young people don't care, and oh my gosh. That's precious. I saw in Jackson, Mississippi. They got a puppy mill where there was animals. It was like 17 Yorkies and Schnauzer mixes and Yorkies and Schnauzers, and they were in like squalor conditions, and they rescued them, and they're trying to, you know, rehab them back and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, seeing those babies, I just can't, I just can't, it hurts my heart to see those dogs and stuff. I can't help it. The power of the internet, yes. So we could do some good. How many beads fit on the pins? Patty, it just depends on, you know, what size beads you put on here. Like these are, you know, small, so you could get a whole bunch of these on here. But then these are 16 millimeter. That's the average size of beads that we put on pins. So that's 16 millimeter. And then they go down smaller depending on, you know, how big the hole is. Like, I don't know if this one will probably go. Good night, Donna. Everybody's following Cece. Okay. Yeah, that one goes on there. So see, this is probably, if I had to guess, that's probably a 12. See, it goes down in there, but like, you know, they have to be able to fit on there. Like that. See? So it just depends on what size beads, really. So, see, you could just sit here and, no, that yellow don't go. Put that one on there. See, then you have a little space, so it's like, well, I gotta have something else, you know. She is adorable, yes. So sweet. I'm gonna go watch some of her little videos. What is the name? What's the name of color? What color? This color? I think this one's, I don't know what I called it, Jane. It's like a blue turquoise color. Hey, Nina. So anyway, so, yeah, they have pin extenders, and I'll get those on my website too. You can get these bars longer and change this out and make it longer to put more on there if you want to. People put toppers and all kinds of stuff. It gets all kinds of things. This one, Jane, is, I don't know. I don't remember what I called it. I don't remember. Blue, turquoise, light blue. I can't remember. Have you decided on that? No, Sherry, I haven't. I've got several in mind. I just haven't stopped long enough to sit down and just think about it, and me and my husband talk about it. But I guess we'll talk about it on the way to get him on the way back. I just want to see him first. But y'all have given me so many, oh, puppy picture. So many ideas. Let me see. Okay, this was yesterday. Look at how sweet he is. Look at that. He's got like a little brown spot right by his nose. Oh, that's my picture of my Christmas. Look at him. He's so pretty. See that little brown spot right there? He's so cute. But now she has litter mates, and she has long-haired Dachshunds that are, I don't even think they're a couple of weeks old. But she has, yeah. So precious. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. I know, Melissa. Isn't that cool that she's doing that? Look at him. He's so sweet. I cannot wait. Yeah, I'm going to see how he kind of acts and stuff. But I ordered his food and what kind of food he's eating and all that stuff. And from Chewy. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go and get him. It can't get here soon enough. So yeah. So Monday night, if you know, I'll let y'all know. But if nothing else, I'll come live and I'll show him. Monday, Nina, we got to travel 2 hours one way to go get him across the state. So, but it'll be worth it. And then 2 hours back. He looks like a George, a Buster, or a Max. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. But we haven't really talked about it. He's in Dennis, Mississippi. I shared her stuff, her post on my page. But they have goats and they have other stuff. Barb, if you just go to my main page, you can tap the screen and it'll say Turquoise Valentine and go to my page. And there's a message button there. She has 197. Yay! She's got a lot of people following her. Y'all are so sweet to do that. Yeah, I need to see his personality, right, Peggy? Asher, that's cute. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't name him because I guess I hadn't seen him. I mean, we name our kids before our kids get here, but that's kind of a little different, I guess. You know, sometimes that's family and stuff like that. But I can't wait to hold him. Curious George. I cannot wait to hold that baby. I got a little sling that I'm going to put him in, and yeah, all the things. Scout. See, I like Scout. That's one of my favorites. I don't know. 2 hours, like across Houston, right? Yeah, and I'm sure we'll stay there and talk to him for a long time and then come back. So, yeah, I'll find a name when I see him. So, yep. So anyway, so I am gonna hop off, y'all, and still think Nikki for getting him on Christmas Eve. Yes, Nikki for Christmas Eve. Yep. But sleepless nights, yeah, hopefully not. Like, I was surprised because Bandit, he never, like, we put him in his crate at night and he never whelped or howled or anything. So, Rascal's cute too. But, you know, so I don't know. I will have to see. But yeah, I'm getting prepared to have a baby, right? He's like having another baby. A Scout. That's cute. I like Rascal too. That's cute. They're all cute. That's the problem. All the names everybody comes up with. Yay, y'all are following Cece. She's so precious. 7-month-old gets up 3 times to pee. Oh my gosh. So we'll put him in the crate and then he'll have like a little pen area. I have a pen out here for him. I have everything out here for him that he needs so he can stay out here with me in the daytime. So yeah, I gotta sweep and vacuum out here, and I'm gonna mop. But I have one of those washable puppy pads I'll put down on the floor, and he has a little bed, and yeah, she has a bunch of different animals, Melissa. She does. I like Snickers too. Scout is your granddaughter's name. That's cool. But yeah. So I'm anxious to go get him. Tomorrow's Friday, and then I got Saturday, and then Sunday, and then I'll be getting him. Doxy is Dakota Jones. So yeah, Mandy was saying, you gotta name him some big long name, like on his papers, like Edmund, Sir Edmund, something, some big long name, fancy name, like royal name on his papers. I'm like, I know. So he's a husky. That's a perfect name for a husky to me. It's my Italian greyhound I've told you about. He's great though. Oh. The girl's Facebook page is CC's. I should have just took a screenshot of it. Here it is. Well, it went off. Here it is. It needs to update. If I get off of it, maybe. Oh, she has 201 now. Look! Yay! Brownie. But yeah, that's her page. That's Amy's granddaughter. Look how sweet, y'all. I just can't. I'm going inside to tell my husband all about her. See, look at this. Just look at this. We were trying to tie our shoe at 8 years old. And she's over here helping animals and buying stuff and selling stuff for animals. Oh my goodness. Scout Henry Valentine. Frankie Nathaniel. That sounds very distinct, doesn't it? It's so funny. But yeah, we're gonna have fun with naming the dog, so. But anyway, and I still may not know his name Monday when I get him. I have to think about it. I don't know. So anyway, so I love y'all very much. I'll be packing some of this orders tomorrow and cutting stuff on the laser and packing beads and stuff. So thank y'all very much for supporting my business. I hope y'all learned something tonight of how to make stuff. And y'all go follow CC, and I will see y'all hopefully Monday night, one way or the other, whether we're crafting or whether I'm showing y'all a puppy. I'll see y'all Monday night. Hopefully we don't get back too late. So All right. I love y'all very much, and y'all have a great weekend, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.